is Elena Hassel, and let me try and explain some parts of requirements of the lesson plan template. Hopefully, it will be helpful. Let's begin with scaffolding. Scaffolding is a strategy where educators assess students while introducing them to new skills. Teachers start by demonstrating new skill, then helping in practicing it, and eventually assistance will fade and a child will be independent. Within the learning cycle, scaffolding is connected to pre-assessment, instruction, assessments, review of data, reteaching, and reflection. Pre-assessment assists teachers in gathering information about students' current knowledge, interest, and preferable study approaches. Instruction focuses on strategies that promote learning. It offers variation in reaching students' interest and expanding their knowledge. Some of the ways are scaffolding, direct and indirect instruction, grouping, differentiation, modifications, and others. Assessment, ongoing, and the one at the end of the school year. Identify students' current knowledge, which is a great assistance to teachers in assisting future lesson in case of existing struggles and possible modifications. Analyzing data is the next step, and it provides great information about student skills and limitations. After getting an input into students' weakness, reteaching can focus on improving challenging areas. Finally, reflection helps educators in gathering feedbacks and modifying their future approaches if needed. The COE lesson plan template is created to address students' individual needs through carefully created lesson planning. Classroom and student factors grouping define students' background, grouping arrangement, and skills. Standards ensure alignment with learning objectives. Objectives define what goals need to be achieved or what students are expected to know by the end of a school year. The anticipatory set engage students learning in an enjoyable way through building new knowledge on previous learning. Means of representation describe how the learning materials are going to be presented while actively involving students in the process. Means of engagement explains how student will get engaged and use like learning materials. Means of expression focus on how students express their knowledge. Differentiation focuses on strategies that would satisfy the diverse needs of students. Extension activity or homework explain the way to support a learning process outside of the classroom environment. And together, those elements ensure a supportive, inclusive environment with lessons that will support planned academic objectives. Alignment is important because it ensures that students' curriculum provides an opportunity to students in reaching objectives that are consistent with the standards. Standards summarize larger educational goals that should be reached at the end of a certain age or grade level, and they usually explain the way they should be built, like progression through the grade levels. Learning activities are tools that will assist students in reaching those goals. Assessment usually will measure the effectiveness in achieving objectives that are aligned with standards. Existing alignment provides accuracy and consistency in the educational process. It also assists teachers in evaluating progress, making necessary adjustments, in providing educational opportunities that are complying with requirements. Assessment data provides information about students' knowledge and skills they possess, which further assist in creating future educational plans for students. Data from formal education, formative assessments, universal screeners, and progress monitoring tools can be utilized in collecting information about student progress. Data gives better input about what should be taught next and the best way of presenting that to students. While matching their personal needs. It further helps students learn faster. Utilizing activities will provide more support for children. For example, if data shows that one group of students excels in reading while another group struggles with, for example, vocabulary, the teacher might provide targeted word study for students that require support, and critical analysis of literature for advanced readers. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and goodbye.